Legit talaga sir, for deck may GOC pa after OIC&W, ipon talaga malala. So this video is the continuation of the video that I posted yesterday about kung magkano yung kailangan for OIC and BS, both engine tsaka deck. So nasabi ko sa video na yon na for engine around 80,000, for deck cadet naman is 100,000. So tanong ulit kayo, bakit sir? Kasi nga sa deck kailangan pa kumuha ng GOC tsaka GMDSS, so another trainings na naman yan, so another expenses, wherein sa engine is wala kami yan. If you're asking me sir, bakit sa engine wala? So most probably the answer would be sa deck kasi kayo yung navigational and more communication kayo. So, kailangan talaga nyo yan yung trainings na yan. Whereas kami naman is more on sa makina kami, kumpone. So, maybe like hindi kami prone for that siguro. I don't know, pero let's leave this sa mga officers or third officers, second officers na nandito sa TikTok. Let's leave these questions to them. And if you want to ask me the breakdowns or the soft copy of the breakdowns of these expenses, I'm gonna flash it here. And this basically kay Seaman Lifestyle Apparel. Now, kung alam nyo Seaman Lifestyle Apparel, so sa Facebook page nila is nagpo-post din sila ng mga ganitong contents like Seaman, Seafarer, about this ship, and then about this profession natin, maritime industry, everything. You can search it, their Facebook name sa Facebook page, which is Seaman Lifestyle. Ito yung sinabi ko sa inyo, bali, download ko lang to sa Facebook page nila. Yan, magkano yung 100,000 for OIC license. This is provincial rate. And then magkadepende kasi yan kung saan kayo naka-base. It's either city or sa province. Pero again, sa Manila mas mura, sa Cebu mas mahal. Kasi nga sa Manila maraming training centers at review centers. So yung compensation nila talaga, so magpapabawas ng pressure is, sa Cebu naman is konti lang. So sila talaga kung magkano yung hingin nila. Okay, so sir, bakit OIC license hindi siya nilagay yung deck or engine? Okay, so hindi siya naglagay, pero makita niyo sa breakdown dito guys sa baba, may GOC and GMDSS. Wherein again, I already told you guys, kapag may GOC tsaka GMDSS, it's for deck cadets. So basically, this post is for those deck cadets lang siya, walang engine dito. Whereas din yung BS naman hanggang dito sa OIC is meron din sa message engine. So, dito lang kami banda. Pero sa GOC, pababa is for the decadets na. Okay, so makita yung my course, amount, training center, tsaka office, number of days, and remarks. So, sa BS muna tayo. Dito na nila is 30,000. I don't know kung saan rates to. Pero each school has their own rates kung magkano yung tuition nila for 4th year or sa BS nila. So, again, BS processing fee. And then, 4th year tuition fee is same lang sila. Pero nakadepende yan sa school. Kaya nakalagay dito sa remarks, 2023 BS fee rates kasi each year, yung ibang school is mag-change yan. Ayan, nabulol na tayo. Mag-change yan. Nakadepende yan sa kanila. Pero again, sa case namin dati, it's 23,000 plus lang yung sa amin, pagbabihis namin. Okay, next naman is yung sa training, which is AFF, MEFA, and SRB. Makikita nyo walang BT. Bakit? Kasi kumuha tayo ng BT, diba? Nung nag-recognition tayo para makakuha tayo ng Seaman's ID, tsaka Seaman's book. So, hindi siya naglagay ng rates dito kasi hindi pa naman expire kasi 5 years naman kapag nag-COP tayo. Okay, for AFF, MEFA, and SCRB, dito is 6,000 for AFF, MEFA is 2,700, and then SRB is 3,000. So, total of mga 11,700 or 10,000 plus. Pero take note dito sa Cebu, kumuha ko ng tatlong trainings na ito guys, it cost me 15,700. So, ang layo ng agwat nila galing dito sa kanila tsaka yung sa nakuha ko dito sa Cebu. So yeah, difference talaga sa province tsaka sa city. Manila tsaka sa Cebu magdi-differ talaga. So nakalagay ito sa training centers. Training center yan. Tapos sa number of days, ayan. Sa MEFA is 5, AFF 5, and then SRB naman is R-2. So sa remarks naman is R is refresher, FC is full course. So sir, bakit may refresher? Kasi nung nagkadete yung mga kasama ko dati is dapat kumuha sila ng SRB or pinag-require sila ng company na kumuha ng SRB. Kasi guys, anyone can get an SRB training kahit bagong graduate ka lang. Pero hindi mo siya ma-COP kasi kailangan siya ng C-service. Now, kapag itong training na to guys, hindi sila ma-COP, it will take like 3 years bago sila ma-expire. Pero kapag na-COP naman, yung MEFA is unlimited na siya, yung BT, AFF, tsaka SRB is 5 years yung validity niya. Kaya may refresher tsaka full course. Kasi kapag na-COP na siya, and then pa-expire na yung SRB mo, pwede mo siyang i-refresher unless less na siya compare sa full course na hindi mo siya na-COP. Kaya mag-full course ka ulit kapag na-expire siya, and it will cost you this amount, 3,000, full 4 course ata to. Next naman sa file ng AFF tsaka MEFA, BT, CRB. So nakalagay ito amount is 570, and then this is the overall amount. And then training center sa Marina to siya makukuha mo or mapaprocess mo. Number of days is 30 kasi nga per slot din yan. And then the remarks is 130 each plus GCash 50 fee. So yun sinasabi ko sa inyo, 130 per COP and then 50, yung 50 pesos for the charge sa GCash yan. So kaya mag-total, nilagay dito is 570 overall yung tatlo. Next naman is mag-OIC written exams na, which is 1,000. Number of days is 1. So yeah, yung OIC written exam is 1,000 talaga. Ito yung pag-process ng exam permit natin. And then sa OIC practical assessment, nilagay dito is 8,000. Sa training center man is training center, and the number of days is 2 days. Tapos wala silang nilagay na remarks. Now sa case ko kasi dati, nung kumuha ko ng practical assessment dito sa Cebu, it cost me 8,500. Tapos yung nakita ko naman na iba is 9,000. Then 9.5. So hindi ko lang papangalanan pero yun yung mga rates dito usually. And then yung number of days is 3 days sa amin kasi 2 days yung familiarization and then 1 day yung mismong assessment. So dyan na kami banda sa engine. Now for GOC and GMDSS, it's for decadets na. So sa GOC sa GMDSS, nakalito is 14,500. Tapos training center siya and then 15 days. And then sa OWA guys, may assistance sila ng 17,500 cover. So, if 14,500 mo, pwede kang pumunta sa OWA and then manghi ka ng discount or assistance and they will give you 7,500 cover for that. And then, i-minus mo na yan sa 14,500. So, yun na yung babayaran mo. Minus 7,500 na yan. Galing na yan sa OWA. So, tanong ko, sir, meron pa ba ngayon, 2025? So, my answer would be, I am not quite sure. Pero you can visit their office and then ask them if meron pa to para makapag-avail kayo kasi sayang din naman. Kaya kung ko sa inyo, visit nyo yung OWA office and then ask nyo about dito para maka-less kayo. So next is pag-file ng COP or GOC which is 580 sa Marina mismo again and then 530 plus GCash 50 fee. So that will be 580 talaga. So 530 for the COP and then 50 for the charge. It will be for 580 lahat-lahat. Next naman is for the GOC written exam which is 500 nakalagay dito and then Marina office so 1 day tsaka walang remarks nakalagay. Next is GOC practical assessment. So pagkatapos ng written exam may practical assessment naman. Same din yan sa OIC natin, may written exam tsaka may practical assessment. Tsaka nakalagay dito ay 6,000 tapos training center and then 2 days. Walang remarks nakalagay. Next naman is ang pag-file ng COC license which is 580 so sa Marina mismo and then nakalagay dito is 530 plus GCash 50 fee. So 530 yung COC and then yung 50 is the charge. So, it will be 580 overall. Now, sir, bakit sa amount dito is 76,430 lang? Tapos yung sabi mo is 100,000. Tapos na ganyan na title is 100,000. Pero yung total na is 76,000 lang. So, again, guys, this rate is subjective for change. Hindi ibig sabihin na 76 lang yan. Hindi ibig sabihin 100,000 lang yan. So, more or less, bababa yan or tataas yan. Yung 100,000 kasi sinasabi namin is yun yung limit lang. Yun yung kailangan nyo lang na i-prepare. Pero if mas less, mas maganda, di ba? And then for me, personally kasi, the experience ko is, yung nagastos ko talaga is 80,000. To be honest, kasi mahal dito nga sa Cebu. Dito ako nag-process sa Cebu. Lahat, trainings, reviews, exams. Dito na ako sa Cebu. Kasi taga Cebu din ako. Kaya medyo mahal talaga. So again, I highly recommend kung sa Manila ka na lang kumuha ng training, service centers, exams. And if sa Cebu naman kasi, more convenience. Tapos, madali lang, accessible lang siya. Compare sa Manila, sobrang layo. And then dito, pwede ka mag-travel from Bohol, Negros, Iloilo. Pwede din naman dito pag may pera ka talaga. So, sir, sa domestic tsaka international, parehasan tabagan yan? Yes, my answer B is definitely yes. Parehasan talaga. Ma-domestic ka man, international, yan talagang rates. Wala siyang discrimination. Wala siyang pinagkaiba. Mapa-international ka man o domestic, yan talaga yung rates natin. So I hope I answer everything your questions, and if you have something to ask, just message me, comment in this video, and I will help everyone kung bakante ko lang. And then guys, birthday ko pala ngayon. I am 24 years old. Thank you so much God for another day, another year, another day of my life. Thank you so much God. Ikaw lang talaga yung backer ko forever and ever. So again, I hope I answer everyone and have a good day ahead. Ingat!